Hi guys, and welcome to Makeup with Mick. Today I'm going to be creating this really warm halo eye using the Modern Renaissance palette. If you like the way this looks, then you should definitely keep watching and see how I created it. A little disclaimer before we get started. This is my first video, so the lighting is obviously not perfect. That's something that we are still working on, as well as editing. I know it's going to be a little bit choppy, but you're just going to have to bear with me just for these first couple of videos until we really know what we're doing. So shout out to my husband for doing all the editing, and to Courtney Beard for giving me the lighting tips. If you guys like this video, then please subscribe and leave comments below letting me know what kind of things you want to see me do in the future. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you so much for the love and support. Okay, so I'm going to start by priming my eyes. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in the shade 15 Fair. Okay, now I'm going to take any blending brush. Today I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild blending brush. This is what it looks like. And then I'm going to take my translucent powder. This is the Maybelline New York Master Fix. This is what it looks like. Okay, I'm just going to dip into it and twirl it in, and then I'm just going to tap the excess off and just spread that across my eyelid. Be using the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So that's what it looks like. And we are going to go in first with this golden ochre color right here. And then using a pencil brush. The pencil brush that I will be using today is the e.l.f. blending brush is what it's called. This is what it looks like. I'm going to tap that into the golden ochre color. And I'm going to be applying this right above my crease and into my crease. This is going to be that transition shade. I'm going to go in with a blending brush. This is the same one that we just used. I'm just going to blend that out. I'm going to pick up this burnt orange shade right here with the same pencil brush. I'm putting this in the same spot I just put the golden ochre color. This is just going to be darkening it up just a little bit, and I'm applying it just a little bit lower. Taking that same blending brush, and I'm just blending those two colors together. I'm now going to go in with Love Letter. This is what Love Letter looks like. That beautiful cranberry color. Picking it up on the same pencil brush and applying this right into the inner corner of my eye with a tapping motion. And the outer corner. Take the excess product that is left over on the brush, and I'm going to drag this into my crease. Using a blending brush to blend those colors together. And with my Morphe B38 brush, this is what it looks like. I will be picking up the red ochre. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to be putting this right on that outer corner of my eye. Bringing it into my crease and touching the inner corner of my eye, blending it into the crease. I'm going to go in with this Relgar color. It's orange. Picking it up on any fluffy brush that you have. This is the brush that came with the palette. You'll be using this color, or this one right here on this end. And I'm going to swoop this into my crease. Using the opposite end of this brush, so this tiny end. Or you can use a pencil brush, whatever you have. I'm going to be picking up this Vietnam red color right here. And I'm going to be putting this into my tear duct as well as the outer corner of my eye. Picking up a blending brush, I'm going to blend this all together. To darken the look up, I'm going to go in using a pencil brush one more time, and this time I'm going to go back in with the red ochre color right here. Putting this mainly on the outer V of my eye. To go in with a flat brush. This is the e.l.f. Professional eyeshadow brush. I'm going to be spraying this with my Mario Rescue spray. This is the 8 fluid ounce bottle, and I'm going to be spraying my brush just to dampen it. This will really metallicize the color. And I'm going to be placing this on the center of my eye where there is no product yet, using the color Vermeer in my palette. It's very shimmery and it's just a beautiful, beautiful pop color. So we're gonna dab this in right in the center of your eye. Go in with my blending brush, and I'm just going to blend in, out, and around it. And with any pencil brush that you have, you're just gonna retouch up those areas so it's really smoky and just beautiful and gradient. So I'm gonna go in with Love Letter, which is the one that we've already used. I'm going to tap this right back into the center and the outer of my eye. And I'm tapping into red ochre, putting this on the outer. It's just going right into that outer V to really dramatize the look. So I'm going to blend the inner part first. Now the outer part. I'm now going to go in using any fluffy brush that you have. I'm going to go in using the B38 by Morphe one more time. And I'm just going to pick up that golden ochre, but I'm also going to tap it into that burnt orange. And I'm just going to place this right above my crease, just to really soften that line up. Now we're going to go in with a blending brush and blend those together. So for my brow highlight, I am going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I will be using the color Champagne Truffle. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to be picking it up on that same e.l.f. Professional brush. Not spraying it or anything. And I'm just going to place this right in the arch of my brow. And now going in with the L'Oreal Telescopic. This is what the mascara looks like. I'm just going to go ahead and do my lashes. So now I'm going to use my concealer, and while I wait for my false lashes to dry, I am going to go in with my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. This is what it looks like. And this is in the shade Chantilly. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's the shade. Placing it into the natural triangle in my face so that I bring out my natural high cheekbones. I'm seriously almost out of this, guys. I love this concealer. So I'm going to use a brush to blend this out. This is just a brush that I got off of Amazon. It was like $8 and it came with like 5 other brushes. This is what it looks like. I'm just going to blend it out. So now I'm going to set this all with some translucent powder. I'm just going to go in and set that concealer. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Fix. Used it to set our eyes. And I'm going to pick it up on a damp beauty blender. And I'm going to tap it where I just placed the concealer. Alright, so now I'm going to go and I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line using the same Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And we're basically going to do the same steps on our lower lash line as we did on our eyelid. So I'm going to be using the EcoTools Detailed Lip Liner brush. This is what it looks like. It's just really tiny on this end. Focus. So that's what it looks like. And I'm going to be going in with the Love Letter. I'm going to be putting this all on the outer corner and then inner corner of my eye. And I'm going in with Red Ochre. Okay, so once you get that as dramatic as you want it, you can go in with your pop color. I'm going to use the same exact brush on my pop color as I did on my lid. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to spray it to metallicize it. Then I'm going to go in with that Vermeer color. And I'm just going to put that on my lash line. I'm going to go in with my, just any fluffy brush. I'm actually going to use the blending brush. And I'm just going to blend this all together. Now I'm going to go in with my X-Rated mascara by Smashbox, and I am going to do my lower lash line. And then I'm also going to apply this onto my lashes on top as well. Okay, so now I'm going to brush all that extra powder off of my face using the Real Techniques powder brush. This is what it looks like. It's just really fluffy. So any fluffy brush that you have will work. And I'm just gently flicking all the excess product off of my face. So now we are going to go in and we're going to contour a little bit. My favorite thing to use when I contour is a bronzer. So I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. And I'm going to go in with the brush that comes with it, which is just this tiny little contouring brush. Okay, so I'm just gonna sharpen up my jawline a little bit. So I'm gonna just take it and put it right in those natural shadows that I already have. This is just gonna get rid of my double chin. Alright, so now I'm going to contour my nose using the e.l.f. contouring brush. I am going to tap and put it right on the lines of my nose. So right now my nose looks really dirty. I promise it's not. So I'm just gonna blend it out. I'm going to clean this up using the Maybelline New York Fit Me concealer, and this is in the shade 15 Fair. I'm just going to blend it in using a beauty blender. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the same brush that I used for my lower lash line. And I'm going to just go right here on my Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to go right on my lower lip. I'm basically just lining my lip right now. Just using my bronzer. So this will make my lip appear bigger because I have really small lips. So this will just make them look more plump. Okay, so I'm going to go in using my Pearlescent Pink by Wet n Wild blush, and I'm going to just pick it up on my Eco Tools Angled face brush. Looks like this. I'm just going to tap and smile and put it on the apples of my cheeks, blending it into my contour. So onto highlighting. Today I'm going to be using two different highlighters. So I'm going to be using my Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. I love, love, love this highlighter, but it is kind of It's more of a natural glow, I think personally, and I like a bam glow. So I'm going to be using 2. So this is what the Champagne Pop looks like. It's very, very pigmented and so creamy, and I love it. It's just a little too natural for me. So I mix it with my Catrice Cosmetics highlighter. This is what it looks like. It's called a Light Infusion in shade 010. This is a super, super cheap highlighter, but it is amazing. And I'm just gonna go in with my Louise Meilis fan brush. So this is what that looks like. It's super, super big, and I love this brush. So I'm gonna be picking up the one by Catrice Cosmetics first. I'm just putting that on the high points of my cheek with a light hand. And my lower chin, my nose, my forehead. I'm gonna now go in with a different, actually I'm gonna go in with my finger. My finger is my favorite thing to use when highlighting my Cupid's bow. Now I'm going to use that Champagne Pop, and I'm gonna go in with my fingers on this because I haven't found a brush that I like when using this highlighter. So I'm just gonna rub in circular motions along the high points of my cheek and along the side of my brow. So I'm gonna press into my skin with a damp beauty blender, all those places that I just applied the highlight. This is just gonna get rid of any texture and any extra product that we have on our face. So I'm gonna be using the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. This is in the shade Addiction, I believe. Is that upside down? There you go. So this is in the shade Addiction. But I'm gonna line my lips with the PS Cosmetics in color Wine, I believe. Let's double check. Yeah. So this is in the shade Wine. So now that I've lined my lips, I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Ultra HD in the color Addiction. This is the finished look, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, then give it a big thumbs up and let me know what you would like to see again in the future. Alright, bye guys!